Have you ever agreed with everyone else just to avoid looking foolish? How much of your life is spent wearing an invisible mask, terrified that people will cancel you? We spend so much energy pretending to be okay, pretending to know what we're doing, that we completely lose track of the truth. Once upon a time, there was a powerful tech CEO named Arthur. He didn't build software anymore, he built an image. Arthur was obsessed with status, always needing to look like the smartest, most forward-thinking leader in the industry. He surrounded himself with yes men who praised every mediocre idea he had. One day, two smooth-talking consultants arrived at his headquarters. They claimed to have developed a revolutionary AI-driven corporate strategy. But there was a catch. They said this strategy was so advanced, so highly sophisticated, that it was completely invisible to anyone who was incompetent or unfit for their job. Arthur was terrified of looking unfit. He paid them millions. Weeks passed, and the consultants stared at empty glass whiteboards, typing absolutely nothing into blank screens. When Arthur sent his top VP to check on the progress, the VP saw nothing, just blank walls. But the VP thought, if I admit I see nothing, they'll think I'm stupid. They'll fire me. So, the VP returned to Arthur and said, "It's brilliant, truly disruptive." Eventually, the day came for the big launch. The consultants stood in the crowded boardroom, gesturing toward a blank projector screen, describing a flawless, invisible master plan. Arthur stared at the empty wall. His heart sank. He saw nothing. But Arthur looked at his nodding executives. He didn't want to be exposed, so Arthur smiled and said, "Magnificent! Let's push it live to the entire company." He walked into the all-hands meeting, confidently presenting a blank slideshow to thousands of employees. Everyone in the crowd stared, confused. But looking around at their managers clapping, the employees began to nod and applaud too. No one wanted to be the idiot who couldn't see the vision. Then, a young intern at the back of the room blinked, leaned toward the microphone, and whispered, "But there's nothing on the screen." The whisper rippled through the room. The illusion shattered. Everyone looked at each other, finally admitting the truth. Arthur stood on stage, completely exposed, staring at his own empty words. This is a mirror of our modern world, where we constantly trade our authenticity for approval. We agree with trends we don't like, nod along with ideas we don't understand, and hide our true thoughts just to fit into the crowd. We build a wardrobe of invisible clothes, completely forgetting that true confidence starts with being honest. Stop pretending to see what isn't there. The moment you dare to speak the simple truth, you break the spell of validation and finally start living a life that is entirely your own. That was a modern take on the story of the Emperor's New Clothes. The world changes, but the lessons stay the same. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this, subscribe to join the community, like and share, and help this story reach those who might benefit from it.